In this video we are looking at the brand new DJI RC Pro 2. So this controller is absolutely mad. I'm going to go through all the features on here, what I like about it, what I don't particularly like, what I wish could be changed. So this comes with the new DJI Mavic 4 Pro. Could this now be the perfect controller, the best controller that DJI have ever released? So firstly, I was really impressed at reading all the rumours about this and the spec about it, that it was going to be super bulky and heavy and just something that you don't want to take with you. Compared to the DJI RC 2 controller, this is nice and lightweight, super easy to carry around, nice and portable. Was this just going to be a real bulky thing? But I'm pleased to say no, it's literally like an RC2 controller, but it now has this massive screen on the front of it which folds out. The actual weight of it isn't significantly more than the RC2 at all, so that is a great thing. Compared to the original RC Pro, which was really heavy and bulky, this is much more manageable. Now the best part of this controller easily is this fold out screen. It has 2000 nits of brightness. The RC2 controller has 700, a massive difference there. The RC Pro controller had 1000 nits. So using this in bright conditions at high noon, it is fantastic that you can literally go to the brightness level and increase that now up to 2000 nits of sustained brightness. It means flying your drone and be able to see it clearly on this screen is now achievable. Most of the time with the RC2 controller, I was having to find a shaded area, flying in my car, flying inside of something which is covering this screen. Getting a screen cover for this, it's really difficult seeing the actual screen in bright conditions with this controller. On here it's a complete breeze, and that for me is the biggest upgrade, the screen on here. Not only is it super bright, it is a mini LED screen, so everything just looks fantastic. The colours, the sharpness, the contrast that you're getting from here, it is just incredible. And with the Mavic 4 Pro supporting true vertical shooting, as you rotate this screen, it will also rotate the camera as well. So you can now see it's in vertical mode. So I now get this full vertical preview. So I'm not having to do any cropping. I can see exactly what it's going to look like as that final result, both in video and photo. If I do that again, it's now switched the camera, we're now back to horizontal. So I don't even have to press a button on the screen now to switch to vertical. Instead of doing that, all I literally have to do is rotate that screen, rotate it back, and we're back to horizontal. Fantastic. Now I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you are, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe because I've got loads of content coming really soon. This season, the tech season, is really getting going now. Lots of new products coming. I've got more videos on the Mavic 4 Pro, some exciting new releases as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And don't forget, if you've got any of these drones, I have my own dedicated cheat sheet guides available in both physical books, ebooks. I have Drone LUT so you can get the very most out of your drone. So go and check that out, and it really does support the channel. So thank you so much if you get anything from that website. Back to the DJI RC Pro 2. Now on the bottom of the controller you've got a HDMI port, so you can connect this directly to your TV or monitor and get a live broadcast of what you're seeing on the controller direct to your TV. A USB-C port for charging. Now you get around about 4 hours of battery life on a full charge of this controller, and a micro SD card slot on the right hand side here. Now on the controller stick you've got these flight sticks which I'll come to. Now you also have a new rotation wheel, so as you rotate this is going to allow you to change the exposure on the drone, and also in the album you can go through your photos and videos just by scrolling on here. Now this button here is fantastic. If you push up, it's going to change from the different lenses. So you can be in the 28mm lens here, you just push up and it will switch to 70, push up again, it will switch to 168, and you just push down. So you don't actually have to touch the screen at all. You can move it just from pushing this button here. You've got the back button, the Cine, normal and sport, and your return to home and pause button. Now on the top of the controller, you will notice that this is basically exactly the same as the RC2 layout, aside from the antennas. So you've got your record video button, your shutter button for photos, your zoom wheel, and also the gimbal rotation. And on the back of the controller you've got your C1 button, your C2 button, and this flap here. Now this allows you to add a 3G dongle if you want to in your country. If it's allowed, you can add a 3G dongle in there and get a better signal. Just put this cover back on to cover that. There's also a built-in fan which I'll talk about in a second, all located here. So overall, a really good controller. But there's one more thing on here as well. So because this Mavic 4 Pro has the infinity gimbal, you can literally just customize these buttons. So you can just press C1 button and I can just rotate the wheel here, and you can see that drone now is rotating, and you can just do a full 360 spin just by doing this. And if I turn it the other way, that gimbal is now going to move to the left hand side. So you can customize that through the customization buttons. Now on the DJI RC2 with the antennas, you can actually just move them here and you can push up. You can actually have them angled a bit further back. You can have them flat. But on the RC Pro 2 with the antennas, they basically just push forwards, and that is it. You don't rotate them up, you don't move them anywhere. They just literally flat, and that is how you do it. And then to actually put them back, you just push them in, and that is it. Now when you turn the controller on, it will take you to the DJI Fly app screen, but because it has this back button, you can press it backwards now and it will take you to like the home screen of like an Android phone. So from here, you've got the DJI Fly app, you can look at your gallery, any files as well. So you can actually load things on via the SD card slot. So you can install third-party apps through either the browser on here or from a memory card, and that's at your own risk. If you install something on here and it messes it up, just be careful, but you can do. You've also got a full dedicated Firefox browser, your settings. So it's a lot more than the RC2. This is literally just a DJI Fly app installed on here, and you can't install anything else. So if you want to go to Firefox and go on YouTube and watch one of my YouTube videos in like full screen, if you want to watch YouTube videos on your RC Pro 2, you can do. Now, the DJI Mavic 4 Pro supports OcuSync 4 Plus video transmission. So this is the best in terms of video transmission that is currently available. So this now supports it on the DJI RC Pro 2. But the great news is that because it supports OcuSync 4, the RC Pro 2 supports OcuSync 4, which means that you're going to be able to fly your Mini 4 Pro, your DJI Air 3S, your DJI Air 3 with the RC Pro 2. And that for me, that is really exciting. I love flying the DJI Mini 4 Pro. It still is probably like my most portable favorite drone, a fantastic drone that obviously it doesn't compare to the video quality and photos of this or the Air 3S, but it's a fantastic fun drone. So that with this, what a combo that is. Now, when you are flying your drone for photos, videos, you can use this as a dedicated microphone. So it has a built-in microphone. So as you're recording video, you can actually record your voice directly through this controller, or you can connect like a DJI Mini Mic 2 to get even better audio. It also has 128 gigabytes of internal storage. That's fantastic for me. I like doing screen recordings when I'm flying my drones, or if you're installing apps on here, 128 gigabytes, that is a massive number of built-in storage. Now, as much as I love this controller and it is my favorite DJI controller, it's not perfect. So a couple of things here. Hopefully some of these can get changed with firmware. Now, it does have a built-in fan, which is great. It means it's not going to overheat, but it is pretty loud. So when you're using this in hot conditions, that fan's going to kick in and it can be quite distracting. But the main thing is these flight sticks. I don't love these flight sticks. Boy, they are sensitive. So I went into my gain and expo tuning on the Mavic 4 Pro and I turned literally the speeds way down, especially in cine mode. So with this, you can actually do orbits really easily. And there's not a lot of like give. They have quite a lot of resistance on this controller. On here, it's like an FPV controller. So for doing orbits and actually motions where you don't want any jerkiness whatsoever in those shots, it is difficult and it's like starting all over again using this controller. So for doing orbits especially, I was actually just starting the motion and then I was hitting that C1 button to get it into cruise control, because any like slight movement and that shot's ruined. So yeah, if you get this controller, because it is fantastic, the flight sticks do take some getting used to. So turn all those speeds down in your gain and expo tuning 100%. Now maybe that could be improved with a firmware update. It's not bad, it just takes like a few days at least of getting used to, of just being super careful with those controller sticks. And then once you get the hang of it, it's fine. It's just, don't think you could pick this controller up and start doing these like fantastic advanced moves again instantly with this, because they are super sensitive. It is a completely different experience. But that said, when using this recently with the Air 3S, what a difference it is from the RC2 to the screen on the RC Pro 2. They've done such a great job with this. Flying outside, it's just no contest whatsoever. You can see everything super clearly on here, whereas this, I was really struggling to see. And again, I was back under the trees in the shade. Now, this isn't a bad controller. The screen on here is great, but it's like such a massive difference with this. They really have done a great job with the screen on here. Now this will be bundled with the Mavic 4 Pro Creator Combo, but you can get this as a separate accessory as well. Now depending where you're going to be living, with all the issues at the moment with tariffs, it is quite difficult, especially in America, getting hold of one of these. I will put the prices on the screen where they are currently available. Having 2000 nits in a 7-inch tablet screen on a fantastic controller. This, if you're into drones, even if you have the Mini 4 Pro, the Air 3S, this is an awesome upgrade that I highly recommend. You're not going to regret purchase of this controller. So thank you so much for watching. If you've got any more questions on the RC Pro 2, do let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to link this and my website at the top of the description. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Have a fantastic day. Hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.